Hello guys, we're going to start here in just a second. Just going to share the link and such. Hi Eli, how you doing? That's good. Well, we have today's going to be the grand finale, the grand finals, the grand finals here today. Um Today we will have one last rep match from each promotion for the season, especially before the conversion, and then we're going to have the main event's going to be the finals of the Climax between IGW's Brock Lesnar and View Japan Pro's Takayama. Winner will win the season for their promotion. So that's just going to be a pretty big, and plus 250 popularity points as well. So it's going to be a pretty massive outcome there. Opening match, though, we have XAW kicking things off. It's a four-way dance between Felicia, Kyo, Blue Mary, and Angel. Let's see who was. Felicia, Kyo, Blue Mary, Angel. All right. All right, let's see how it goes here.
Fight!
All right. Ooh, as this gets underway, here's how the rest of the booking's gonna look for the show. after this, PCCW is going to have their rep match. It's going to be an old rivalry between HBK and Tommy Dreamer. After that, we got, for New Japan Pro, we got Cutie Suzuki against Hannah. After that, we got an IGW title match from IGW. Dean Malenko is going to fight JBL. If Malenko wins it, he'll become Hall of Fame eligible for the offseason, so we'll see how that goes. And then after that, in the semi-main event, we have an FTOA title match from FTOA. Kota Ibushi is going to defend it against Shane Douglas. And in the main event, the finals of the Climax. The winner will win the season for their promotion. IGW's Brock Lesnar will face New Japan Pro's Takayama. It'll be the first. Whoever wins it will earn. If either promotion wins it, it'll be their first season victory in TWN.
Give up. Give up.
This match is elimination style, so these guys don't have any reason to break up any pins or submissions unless they get mad about something.
Five minutes gone.
Give up. Give up.
Ooh, ref is down. Oh, ref can't make it count. Oh, no.
Yeah! 1, 2.
Strike straight between the competitors. Shooting star pin from heel.
Yeah! Give up. Give up. Give up.
Ooh. Suplex there from Keo.
Ten minutes gone.
Both team drop kick.
Yeah!
Ooh. Ooh. Trajectory in between the competitors here. Neckbreaker. Dragon screw from the ground. Oh, hits her with fire. Both of them was fired. Good lord. Ooh, dodges the moonsault stomp. Will Mary gets suplexed out of the ring.
1,
Oh, it hits a rock
2,
bottom.
3.
1.
1, 2, 3.
Break.
Ooh.
Give up. Give up.
Side suplex.
1, 2.
Oh, I got two on
Break.
there. Mary gets suplex out of the ring
1,
again. Oh,
2,
the ref distracted. Can't count.
3.
Another rock
1,
bottom.
2, 3, 4.
Drop kick. Ah, super kick. Elbow drop. Oh, dodges the fire.
1,
Cover.
2.
Oh, only 2. Kicks there. Oh, 3-peat right there from Angel. German with the
1.
bridge. Oh, Loki for a leg lock.
Give up.
On the top. Ooh, right on the back.
Finish!
Goes for a roll
1,
up.
2, 3.
Oh! I couldn't count that one, but Blue Mary, first one gone.
シーバックゴコラシーバックゴコラ
Strike trading between the competitors here. Super kick.
決めるぞ
Drop kick. Ooh. Angel is exhausted. Oh, gets hit with fire.
20 minutes gone.
Poison Rana. Oh, gets caught in a
1,
roll up.
2, 3.
Oh, Kyo gets eliminated. Now Felicia and Angel here. Hip press. Moonsault stomp. Who dodges it? Interesting trip. Goes up top. 8 elbow drop. Goes for a roll up.
1, 2.
Only 2. Free of woe from Angel. Hits the side of Felicia there. Ooh, leg sweep out of the corner. Rough bladed. Hey, great man, how you doing?
シーバックゴコラフィニッシ
Quick strikes there.
1.
First stand. Ooh, Hurricane Rana. Oh, looks like. Oh, a counter. Oh no! Oh, kicks her out of the ring. I caught a bug. DDT. Moonsault with the
1,
cover.
2, 3.
Oh, Angel with the win. Next up, we have HBK and Tommy Dreamer for PCCW. The rest of these matches are going to get 30 minutes for this event here, so we'll have a little extra time for everyone. 150. let's see how it goes here. These two had some big time matches against each other in PCCW, so we see what kind of match they can put together here.
Fight!
Ooh, counter. Found this tonight. You know, I'm curious when I put them together in on Steam, like, cause like I said before, like Steam does have a lot of stuff that PS4 doesn't have, and vice versa. So I'm curious to see what I can do with Sean in that one, because there's like overall there's some models that I put together. I'm just like, man, I wonder how different they're gonna be.
Give up?
But ooh, doing neck breaker. But I imagine.
Yeah. Give up?
Yeah, I will say this. Wrestlers on Steam, when we convert over, more of them are gonna have creative moves in their moveset than here. Because here I had to highly like budget out what moves are downloaded. So a lot.
10.
Oh yeah, I got everything.
11.
Yeah,
12,
there's nothing. I got everything
13.
on Steam bought. Like I've had the full game for a while, because I knew one day I'll have to convert stuff over. I just didn't know when, and I'm glad I did it when I did, because now we can do it seamlessly. Because if I didn't have it and we had to convert it over,
5 minutes gone.
But yeah, but there'll be a lot more creative moves. So the wrestlers are gonna move a bit more. There's gonna be a little bit more of a movement to them.
Give up?
Yeah, it's happened a couple times. Everyone knows at some point it's gonna happen. I'm actually, in all honesty, right before I started converting, it seemed like people were adding more stuff to it than before.
Yeah.
So I think people were starting to like get a little more comfortable with the PS4 version, and they started adding more to it, because it's like, okay, it's gonna be okay, we've kind of went through the scare, now we're just gonna do our thing now. Because a lot of those guys, I feel like, already added stuff to Steam. And they're just like, okay, well, we might as well add stuff to PS4, since, you know, they just got comfortable with it overall. I'm just hoping that. But yeah, but it's good. Like I said, it's going to be interesting.
1, 2.
For some of these guys, because, like for example, like I look at Sean and I immediately know he's going to need a little extra one. I look at Dreamer and I'm like, oh no, I know I got him down right the first time around. It's funny because I don't remember. Oh, super kick. Doesn't go for the cover though. It's funny because I don't remember like
10 minutes gone.
Like them all at once, but when I go through the models one by one, and like, oh yeah, I remember. Oh, he stole it. Oh no, he criticaled him. 86, not bad. For an 11-minute match, that's not bad. God. Will the blood feud ever end between Shawn Michaels and Tommy Dreamer? Alright, next up we got a ladies match. Between Cutie Suzuki and Hana Kimura. Yeah. Well, after this event, I mean, View Japan has already done it, but I'm going to have all the promotions pick their 6 guys to convert over to the next promotion. A news story, yes, exactly. But like I also said before, like, all the rivalries and arch rivalries, they're all going to be, like, kind of... Arch rivalries are going to be erased. We're going to start over 100% fresh with all of it. I just gotta figure out what system. I'm not going to implement it for next season because I want to give myself a lot of time to really think about how I want to approach it, because it may seem like a little thing, but it's so weird because on one hand it could be very statistical driven, but at the same time I want to give people the flexibility to do it in a way that's, you know, not always within, like, it has to be this amount or that kind of thing. 130, 150. Alright, let's see how it goes. Might have done it on one of the YouTube Pro shows. I'm not sure. He's already submitted this, guys. He's already told me he's not gonna bring over his ladies. He's gonna focus on the guys, which I get. Because he doesn't have woman titles yet. So, but he's like, this whole roster, like, I know, like, when I port them over, it's legit copy and paste. Really, the only thing that's really tricky is if some of the creative moves on these models, if they're not available on Steam, then I gotta kind of think about what I'm gonna put there. That's really gonna be the only conundrum if it pops up. Well, I know it'll pop up with some of them, it's just how often it's gonna be the trick.
Fight!
But yeah, these two are from completely different eras too in real life. Like, Kiryu Suzuki was like of the 80s, and all. What was the name of the promotion? Like, All Japan Wrestling for Women or something? I forgot the name. And Hannah here is like from the 2010s. Like late 2010s.
Yeah!
Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Give it!
6, 7,
Oh, we got deaths here coming down to interfere.
9, 10, 11, 12.
This!
Oh, she comes from Cutie.
5 minutes gone.
Ooh. Yeah, counter.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
Ooh. Oh, winding up here from the corner. Oh, kick from the corner. Ooh. Oh, she's going for it again. Oh my god. Goes for
One,
cover.
two.
Ooh.
One,
Ooh.
two.
Counter, counter. Oh, snapmare. Oh, now she's going up from the corner. Oh, drop kick. Yeah, SmackDown exactly. Oh, running elbow. Goes for a mutilock.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Oh, package pile driver. with the
One,
cover.
2, 3.
Oh, Hannah with the win.
Yes, sir!
Nice. '84 solid match, one with the Tiger Lily finishing maneuver. All right, now we got a title match. IGW title going to be on the line. JBL's going to defend against Dean Malenko. If Dean Malenko wins this title, he'll be Hall of Fame eligible. All right, let's see how it goes here. Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah. Like I wasn't joking when I said they like to stretch the stories out long term. I mean this is why this is why
Give
this
up?
is why you got guys like in NXT just staying there, because they have these storylines go for months at a time. Like Damien and Drew, like that's something that
Give up?
happened even I mean that's just been a slow build, and now they're actually fighting, and it's just like, I mean, it makes sense, but it's like, how long do we want to do this? Because it's like, it's not like they didn't fight before in between the Money in the Bank thing on Drew in like the last couple months. I mean, they fought in between them. It's just Drew has nothing else going on, and Damien has nothing else going on, so they might as well just actually have a proper feud about it. It's just, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Like some of these feuds, like I don't know how long they expect them to last. But I think the difference, though, like, the difference between something like a Drew and Punk and Drew and Gaming is that Drew and Punk was very organically formed. That wasn't, like, manufactured. That just that happened on chance. Like, it wasn't pre-planned. You know, Damien and Drew was planned out. And you can tell as a wrestling fan the difference between an organic rivalry and one that isn't. And the organic ones are the ones that feel the most real.
1, 2,
That's why some
3,
of the bigger rivalries,
4,
stuff like Austin
5,
and Bret Hart,
6,
and Austin and Rock,
7,
all
8,
that. That's why they felt so
9,
good because they were
10,
natural rivalries.
11,
Like, I
12
know,
minutes gone, 13.
I mean, I'm sure even Punk and Drew was planned to some degree, but I don't think anyone planned, like, before that Royal Rumble that Punk and Drew would have the feud of the year. Like, no one ever thought that. When Punk first came back, they didn't first... I think Seth was the one everyone thought he was going to be feuding with right off the bat. Like, no one estimated, like, oh yeah, him and Drew are going to be... Strike trading between the competitors here.
One, two.
Back suplex. Roll up.
1, 2.
Powerbomb cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, two. Oh man. Couldn't do it. JBL retains. Oh, that's funny. God. Alright, semi-main event now. FTOE title on the line. Kota Ibushi, who's been champion for that belt for feels like. Actually, no, it's not Kota. It's Cactus Jack beat him before. He upset him. I guess DPS forgot about that. I might have forget to correct in his page. That's why. Shoot. Well, I guess it's Cactus Jack and Shane Douglas, I guess. Did I forget to correct it? Let me double check. If I did, then that's going to be 100% on me, because that change happened a while ago. Yeah, it's still the same. I forgot to change it, of course. Like a scrub. Oh my god, that is so scrubby of me. Sorry, DPS. My bad. But alright. Okay. Cactus and Shane. Oh, wrong way. Alright. Let's see. 330, 150. Alright, let's see how it goes.
Come on! Come on! Fight!
Oh, this ought to be a bloody match here. Both these, like, Shane Douglas is also has been for a long. Well, no, he just lost the Iron Man championship, FBOA Iron Man championship to Taz. So
Give up?
so
Fuck!
without the belt
Give
here
up?
for the first time in a while, hoping to change that here.
Fuck!
We'll
Fuck!
see.
Give up?
After the main event, I will be on air for a bit to talk about and answer questions
Give
about
up?
TWN going into the off season and such. So after this, over the course of the weekend, I will be I will be posting Hall of Famer voting stuff so we can decide who's in the Hall of Fame. Typically, I think I limit it to one rep. I'm gonna do away with that rule for this offseason just because since everyone's kind of really going strapped on wrestlers, I want everyone to be able to get in as much of the Hall of Fame thing as possible.
5 minutes gone.
Yeah! One! Yeah!
Ooh, double arm DDT.
One, two!
Ooh.
Give up? Give up?
Body slamming. Back suplex.
Fuck!
Ooh, senton. Goes into a
Give
boxing crab.
Give up?
Very
Give
close
up?
to the ropes, but not getting a rope break.
Yeah.
Finally does break it out. Belly to belly slam.
One,
Cover.
two!
Ooh.
Fuck! Fuck! Yeah!
Another belly to belly
One,
slam.
two!
Ooh, Cactus has to be careful here.
Yeah!
Double arm DDT.
One, two!
10 minutes gone.
Yeah!
Cactus getting some catching his breath.
Yeah!
Low blow.
Yeah!
Oh, Pittsburgh
Right.
plunge, but the rope's too close.
Fuck!
Oh, big punch to the corner. That's a leg sweep. DDT.
Yeah!
Another belly to belly slam cover.
1, 2, 3!
Oh, Shane wins the title. Oof. Alright, now for the main event here. The finals of the Climax. IGW's Brock Lesnar and New Japan Pro's Takayama are going to be facing off here. Winner will win the season for their promotion and 250 popularity points to boot. So let's see how it goes here with this.
Fight!
Oh. Backbreaker. Works the knees. Those are a low grapple. Gets you an armbar. God, these two are so evenly built. Ankle lock.
Give up.
Side bear hug right off the
Give
bat.
up.
Back suplex.
Give up.
Yeah!
Thinking that's laughing. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh my god, powerbomb counter with the cover only gets a 1.
Give up. Give up.
The meat masher, yeah.
Yeah!
1, 2,
1. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up. Give up.
Trading submissions here.
5 minutes
wicked
gone.
counter. Counter. Drop kick. Oh,
Yeah!
F5 in a corner. Goes for a cover.
1, 2.
Ooh. Ooh.
Give up.
Really
Give up.
working that arm, neck, head right there. Ooh, flying knee. Kitchen sink trip.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Oh,
1, 2,
Flex Power. We got fighting on the
3,
outside. Triple
4,
backbreaker.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Ooh, side
10,
bear hug. He's really
11,
wrecking him on the outside
12,
here. It's not
13.
looking good. Ooh.
Damn!
10 minutes gone.
Ooh. Back to side bear hug. Oh, and he taps! Oh my god! IGW wins the season! Oh. Wow, I wasn't planning that. Oh man. Wow. Well, okay. So, even though IGW won the season, they are not returning. I planned on retiring the promotion after the season, and that's not going to change here. However, and this kind of goes without saying, but for promoters, there when you retire a promotion but want to keep going, the promotion stats like popularity points and season wins and stuff, those will go to you as promoter stats. So you'll still maintain the stats even if you do different promotion, even if you start new promotions. But yeah, that's crazy. IGW goes out on top. I'm very lucky on that area because the season was okay, but not a ton of big. Most of the story of the season was just people's jobs on the line. But yeah, we got a lot of Hall of Fame eligible people going into the off season, so it's gonna be interesting to see how it all shapes up. Okay. So the short-term plan is also in terms of streaming schedule. On a side note, there's not gonna be any streams this weekend because I'm gonna be working, nor Monday. On Tuesday maybe. The only thing I can think of is probably gets the 2K stuff resuming again. I kind of took a break from that for a while, but I want to get that going again. 2K25 to be exact. So I got to get working on converting guys. Gotta keep pushing. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be a bigger Hall of Fame class than we typically see this time around. So we're gonna see quite a few guys who are gonna be eligible. Now, granted, not all of them might get in. It depends on how the votes go. Um, but they'll always be Hall of Fame eligible no matter what. They'll just have to wait till next season if they don't make it in this time around. Um, but yeah, I think the only thing, but yeah, that's the Hall of Fame is gonna be the next thing up. After the Hall of Fame stuff gets cleared up, um, the next, I actually plan on the first TWN Hall of Fame event to be streamed through Steam onto YouTube. So we're gonna have, so there'll be like, there'll be matches and there'll be a Hall of Fame championship too. Let me look. Let me look. You're gonna like this. You also got Goldberg. You got Edge and Christian and Goldberg. That's who you got there. Bill Goldberg. Oh my god, that was great. That was a great promo he did about him. Um but yeah, but once we do the Hall of Fame stuff, then we'll do in the event and everything. Then we'll do the draft. Now tonight I'm gonna Gunther's favorite wrestler. Yeah. um, later tonight I'm gonna text LGC, Star Fox, and Hank the Tank and see if they want to come back or if they're done. I think LGC, I think he's done, but I'm just gonna double check anyway just to be on the safe side. But Star Fox and Hank the Tank are kind of a toss up, so we'll see. But and the thing too with the format we have now is really you don't have to like start from the get-go. You could come in during the season for the most part and still partake because there's no set scheduling for stuff. So that's kind of a benefit there that I like with the new format too. So people don't have to wait 4 to 6 months at a time to join in. Um, but yeah, it's not gonna be. But yeah, a lot of what's gonna be happening this off season is gonna be off screen for TWN, so that's something to keep in mind there. If for people looking for other stuff to get into, like I said, I'm doing a 2K Fed. I gotta put that together. Um, and then I'm doing ECW Universe mode with ECW. So I'm going to be doing those two things, bare minimum, for 2K25. I want to do some other stuff, but we'll see how my energy is. Um, but yeah, the only other thing I can think of at the moment is, I mean, if anyone has questions, feel free to ask me. I also gotta see what other people's six wrestlers are gonna be. Um, but I feel like for some of those guys, may dependent on typically when people are Hall of Fame eligible, typically they're all voted in through. It's very rare that they're not, if ever. So I imagine some of you may wait till they if to see if they pass through first, but for the most part, before you pick your six, but you can always correct yourself at the same time. Um, and yeah, and then we'll go from there. Um, yeah, I don't have a ton else. But yeah, I guess the earliest I can stream something would be like maybe Tuesday evening, but I'm not sure because I don't know how much of the 2K eFed stuff I would have ready by then. Um, we'll have to see. My hope is because my hope is to get that going too. The eFed stuff will probably be a slow pace thing. I'm not going to do those very routinely. My bigger focus is on the ECW stuff, which I got to be careful with because for a bit I was starting to get really OCD on the accuracy of lots of stuff, and I need to dial it back a tiny bit. But it's been a minute since I've been on there, so maybe a lot more stuff's been uploaded in between stuff. Because that's a big reason why I kind of slowed down on it was because there just wasn't enough uploaded to the community download store in general. Um, because it was brand new. But yeah. Um, but yeah, can't believe can't believe this. The, can't believe off season. Like, all right, this is gonna be the last season. I'm gonna change promotions. Brock decides, no, we're gonna win this season. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But like I said, yeah, it is. It is a good way to go out, and plus, it kind of gives me an idea because even though I'm changing like the promotion stuff, I do plan on, for the most part, keeping some IGW and HWH guys just to keep things simple. I don't really plan on adding anyone that I don't have, period, because I already have a bunch of guys. Um, but I kind of have a rough idea of who I want to work with going into the next promotion. Um, but yeah, the only other thing I can think of is I'm not sure. I think That's kind of the big thing there is I'm just gonna have to see what everyone's six guys are gonna be. I'm still working on Royer Animal of the current Hall of Fame stuff. After I finish him, then I'll work on the new Hall of Famers. And after I get those guys done, do the Hall of Fame event, and then after that, we'll do the draft, and I'll also start converting everyone's six guys over. I'll probably do it a promotion at a time. Yeah, that's gonna be my biggest thing. I was hoping to see a double front grapple Doomsday device. They don't have it on Steam. I even tried looking for one where like it's an auto pin, and there's none there either. I've tried. I made it the number one like thing on their priority list to do. I even gave them both. They even both have like throw to the corner stuff. The only I wonder if I can make it a priority in the AI too. I'll have to double check. Like it's really everything short of literally making a signature finisher move of theirs. I don't, and this is kind of I think this is a little controversial within the Fire Pro community, but I don't like having guys' signature finisher moves be tag moves, even if they're tag specialists. Only because I feel like when they do fight a singles, it puts them at a disadvantage because they're not going to use a signature finisher move when they're doing singles matches if it's a tag move. So that's the only thing there. But corner grapple tag team moves are just hard to do in Fire Pro in general. It just really is, which sucks because I think they've done the Doomsday device once or twice throughout that whole run they did. I mean, there's a little portable Doomsday that is in the game, which is pretty much like the guy holds it up and the other guy does like a lariat and everyone falls to the ground. I mean, it technically works, but it's not the same. It's not the actual Doomsday device. I'm not sure either. You know what? Since I guess we're going to spend a little extra time, let's take a look at something. For an example here. Let's load up, let's say, the Road Warriors. Let's go to Animal. Let's see what's an Animal. Go to CPU Logic. Do they have anything with tag stuff? Hmm. That's at 70. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there isn't actually. That is AR Electric Chair. To be honest, I think all of that is legit in the tag AI, the touch work. Or tag team cooperation. That's I think what it affects. I think it's all under that cuz there's no like let me look here. Oh, hold on. Let me look here. Initial grapple. Let me look through all the stuff here. Hammer throw for nope. No circle opponent. Nope. Irish whip. Nope. Opponent against corner. Nope. 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 Sorry. Nope. Nope. Nothing there. Yeah, it's there's not really anything. I imagine with a mod pack on Steam that you could do something with it, but I don't have the mod pack, and I don't know if, to be honest, I don't know if I'll ever get the mod pack, only because I don't really. For one, like I know everyone praises the mod pack, and there's a lot of people that run it great, but I just feel like if I get the mod pack, it's just going to be dodgy on me with my luck. And to be and two, in all honesty, even if it runs smoothly, when it does break down, I have to fix shit. You know, because let's keep in mind, at the end of the day, it is mods. You know, it's not gonna. I mean, you know, it's gonna be a little weird with some things. So, but yeah, but like I said, with I will say, because they're older models, when I made them in the Steam version, the AI is going to be better. So I'm hoping. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It, yeah, and I know a lot of people always talk about in the Fire Pro community, a lot of people talk about the mod pack, and I get it. And I don't have any issue with people who use the mod pack. The mod pack looks great, but I just I don't know. I feel weird about mods that aren't like it's one thing if a game is perfectly designed to put mods in, you know, and you can run them with it's one thing when the game's designed to carry mods, but when games aren't, I feel like with a game like Fire Pro, I know there's so many areas that are so close to perfect in Fire Pro that just need quality of life stuff that they didn't quite get. I know it's tempting to want to put them in, but I don't know. At the end of the day, a game's designed the way it's designed, and I just feel like sometimes when you try to put so much in it, it kind of makes it not really the game anymore. It becomes something else, and it doesn't run as well because it's not meant to. Like, like for example, like some of the mod packs, they have like the option to put in like Iron Man matches and Texas Death Match and all that, and then they go to do it, and then it's like, well, the game's freaking out. Well, of course it's freaking out because it was never designed to run Iron Man match. Yeah, the visual tap outs. That's the one I would like to see is the visual tap outs. One thing I would do for sure is when I go to create a belt, for example, I can have it where I can have it be defended in any match type and not just one of the match types, because that has been probably the most vain of my existence in TWN stuff. So that'd probably be something I would add, in all honesty. I mean, everything else with these I can live with. I mean, more options is always good, but I can live with some of the limitations. Yeah, like I said, if you're gonna make any changes from little things to like as much as me doing a whole new promotion, this is the time to do it because the amount of work it's gonna take to convert stuff over is gonna be equal between same and new. So, like the only reason you should have for keeping it the same is if you legit want everything to stay the same. Um, Yeah, and that's kind of something I thought about. It maybe having people when they have if they're gonna have a hardcore division, pick a specific hardcore thing to base it around, either barbs or landmines, because I think that way if they go hardcore, it can have a belt for that, so it can kind of. Or if they want to do a hardcore belt and just do no DQ normal matches, they can do that too. But yeah, the only way you could do top rope moves in a hardcore match is if you go to normal and just make it all no DQ. That's really the only way to do it. Landmine, you could do springboard moves, but yeah, it is kind of weird you can't do top stuff on any of them. That is a little strange. Now that I think about it. Because even when ECW did matches like this, you could do like top rope moves. Like they found a way. um, yeah, because the ropes are still legit, so you can do springboard moves there. Um, I think it's more apparent when you play against an actual player. I think sometimes the CPU doesn't always nail it. So with some of those like springboard moves, you kind of have to go to the AI. You kind of have to jump up the numbers a little bit to ensure that they actually do the move. At the very minimum, make it a priority move too. Um, but yeah, but for Fire Pro people, just a FYI, the next time there'll be a Fire Pro stream, it'll probably be through. Yeah, I mean, if you program the priority stuff right, you can make it happen. Like Styles, he does this phenomenal form reasonable amount, and I think, and it's funny because I've learned this over time that on one hand we want to ensure that they do the big moves, but if you're going for realism too, like realistic speaking, something like the phenomenal form, AJ should really only get that nail that like once or like at least once a match, if not two or three times. You don't need the percentages that high for him to do that. And with someone like AJ that has so many big moves, like you don't he doesn't need to hit one specific move every match necessarily, like the phenomenal form for example. So for some models you can get away with it, but for other ones you really need to build around it, which can be tough. But yeah, for the Fire Pro people, this is, I don't want to say this is the last Fire Pro PS4 stream because I'm not against streaming through PS4 and other special projects in the future, but I'm probably just going to focus on Steam. Now, I might do a little test stream through Steam through OBS with with Fire, a little test stream through Steam to kind of make sure that it runs the way it needs to. But I'll probably do that at some point because I definitely don't want to do all that when I do the Hall of Fame event for TWN. Yeah, exactly. So that one's easy. A tough one would be like a springboard move from the corner. That one can be tough. But for some of them, it's hard to measure how good they are because some of the models that have those type of moves, we don't really see a ton of. Like Mean Street Posse has a couple of those, but they don't really get a ton of matches, so you don't really know if it actually works or if it needs adjustments. So, but yeah, like I said, it's gonna probably be a bit for Fire Pro stuff, but like I said, I do plan on live streaming through OBS on YouTube with Steam Fire Pro. That is the plan. There'll probably be a test stream to make sure that I can stream OBS on YouTube successfully. At very bare minimum, I can record it, but I could also like if people want to see it through like Parsec, um, they certainly can, like for some of the TWN promoter guys. So so if you guys do want to catch it live, we could do it through that route. But but I would like to stream through Steam because if I can get my OBS to stream through YouTube, which I should, there shouldn't be a problem. But I can start doing some fancy stuff with the layout because I can do stuff maybe displayed like the match booking, maybe top stories going into the show and stuff like that. That stuff can like add a lot to the show and can kind of help for promoters who want to do more on the storytelling side do stuff to kind of make the story seem more present and not just on Discord. They can be more a part of the show, even if it's not like a literal promo or anything like that. But that's long-term stuff. I'm just gonna focus on making sure I can stream it on YouTube first before I mess around with all that. Um, but yeah, I think that's kind of the plans for the moment. The only other thing I can think of is I'm trying to think. Now, I don't have a ton at the moment. I think that's kind of it for TWN stuff. I don't plan on changing a ton of stuff during the off season. Probably like some edits in the rules and stuff to accompany the upcoming season. But but yeah, I guess another thing for the promoters is definitely like I said, be prepared to communicate with other promoters because like I said, I don't want anyone waiting to get a full roster before they do a show because I don't know how long that's going to take to do that. So definitely be ready to like talk to other promoters and do deals and stuff to use wrestlers for events because that's probably going to be the norm for a bit until I get at minimum get the draft picks set. For some promotions that may be enough depending on how many Hall of Famers they have. For some it may not quite be enough. But like I also said, I do plan on uploading um, guys throughout the season too. So there will be opportunities to sign some guys, maybe some guys that you used to have, um, and you can pick back up. Um, but but yeah, I think that's all I got at the moment. Like I said, I'll definitely do a lot of posting in Discord over the weekend relating to Hall of Fame stuff and all that. I will update the draft pool. Depending, because some of those guys in the draft pool are guys who are technically on current rosters, and if the promoter does decide to keep them, they'll be taken out of the pool. If not, then they'll stay in the pool, the draft pool, that is. Um, I think that's I think that's it for the moment. Um, I can't think of anything else. I think if anyone has questions, feel free to ask through Discord and such. But I think outside of all that, I think that's gonna do it for the stream here. Next stream for Fire Pro stuff is gonna be through OBS, so it's gonna be interesting to see um to compare and contrast between the Steam version of this and the PS4 version of this. Like I said, I'm not saying that there will never be like a PS4 Fire Pro stream in the future. I'm sure there might be at some point, but for the most part, it's pretty much going to be Steam. So that's gonna be an interesting undertaking there, but it's gonna be good in the long term though. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Solid season. Definitely kind of went by at a decent pace compared to the last one. I'm still shocked my promotion won it. The timing couldn't be funnier for me winning a season. Oh man, but it is what it is. I'm still gonna do a different one just because I wanna do something with a little bit of a different tone than IGW and HWH. But but yeah, it's still good that I did win a season after all that's said and done. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this stream here. Thanks for watching. In case you guys want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you didn't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the about page / about section of our channel. We also have a community tab on our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.